back to On the Spot Motorsports Media. I'm Robert Simpson, and today we're at the 2026 NHRA Southern Nationals at wonderful South Georgia Motorsports Park. Today we're talking to Mr. Joe Sabo of Carlyle Tools, and he's going to sit there and talk to us a little bit as we're going over Maddi Gordon's car, some of the exciting things that Carlyle has to offer. How you doing, Joe?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Now, as many people know, Carlyle has been involved in hand tools for many years under the Napa brand, and here recently, a couple years back, they branched out on their own, still under Napa, but as a Carlyle brand. Now, tell us about Carlyle. How good are they?
Yeah, so Carlyle, we would put Carlyle up with any of the other major mobile tool truck brands. That's really, we're embracing our outlaw spirit, as you can tell with the Venom Green and Midnight Oil. Yep. But we're really focused on being a professional tool and equipment brand that professional automotive technicians and professional racers can count on when they go to their toolboxes.
That's a really good description, because as you can probably hear over our shoulder, cars going by, calling around for last qualifying and for first round. They're definitely pushing through, just like your team. Now tell us, how did Miss Maddi do the first two sessions of qualifying?
Yeah, so listen, brand new track, everybody's a rookie out here, right? So right. At least in the pro classes. So we were really excited about coming in. Maddi was super excited about being at a brand new racetrack. So Q1, we ran a 377, put us provisional number 1, which we're extremely happy with. Track got a little bit better in Q2. A couple of the Coletta cars went a little bit quicker, but we still laid down a 382, finished day 1 qualifying number 4. So okay. Really happy with the car, seems to be running really well. It's reacting to everything that the team is throwing at it, which is always a positive thing.
That's very true, because you were one of the few cars to get down the track and got down the track solidly. A lot of people are having a problem getting used to this track. Like you said, first time at this facility with the Top Fuel cars as an event, so it's a challenge for everybody.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things, obviously, anybody that ever goes to an NHRA national event, they see is professional cars being torn down between every run. And in the case of Ron Camp's Motorsports, they're using Carlyle Tools exclusively. Okay, but tell us a little bit, walk us through a little bit of for example, some of the tools that Carlyle is using on this Top Fuel.
Yeah, so if you're not familiar with the pro classes, specifically the nitro classes, the cars are broken down into sections. So right. You've got 7 or 8 mechanics on every car, and each of them have a very specific task. Whether that be the injector and blower guy, left cylinder head, right cylinder head, bottom end, clutch. So everybody is in a specific role. Carlyle Tools makes tools for all of those different roles. So if you look here, sitting on a Carlyle tool cart, we've got the blower there, and these are going to be the exact same tools that you're going to buy at your local Napa Auto Parts store. This is everything that the injector and blower tech needs to do his job. Right. It's all at his fingertips. It's all built exactly what he needs and where he needs it, so he knows where to go to. If we come down, so this is where all of the injector and blower work happens. You can see Carlyle Tools laying everywhere.
Yes, this is true. Everything from torque wrenches, pry bars, hammers, and everything in between.
Now, Carlyle Tools does not make a cordless power tool. However, Napa Auto Parts has a strategic relationship with Milwaukee Tool, so you will see some Milwaukee cordless power tools around Maddi's pit. This is one of the things we talk about, innovation and differentiation and what we're trying to do. So right here, this is what we call a soft jaw wrench. It's a chrome vanadium steel alloy wrench, no different than our combination wrenches, but you'll know that we put these soft jaw inserts on here. And this actually takes the place of an AN wrench. So if you're working on AN fittings here, this is the exact same type here. The problem with a traditional AN wrench is they still wear.
Right.
And you still have to replace them, and they're expensive. So one of the things that we're doing is we have these replaceable soft jaws that when they do wear and they do, the tolerances do start to spread out, you just replace the insert. You don't have to spend the money to replace the entire AN wrench.
I like that. It's very simple. It's innovative, but it's a very simple solution to a common problem when using AN wrenches, especially these crew members that use it so much on this equipment, to say the least.
Yep.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know everybody wishes they had this in their garage for whatever they work on. But like you said, this is exclusively designed and set up. Each team has their own. Each side of the car has their own. From their, like I said, from the cylinder heads all the way to the bottom end, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is one of our 1500 series carts here, and this is what the NHRA teams call a dollhouse, right? And this is all of the special tools that they need. This particular dollhouse is for the left cylinder head. There's another dollhouse over here for the right cylinder head. And again, these are set up the way that the cylinder head technicians want them set up.
Right.
So you see Drake working, he's putting the head gaskets back on, now he's grabbing a head. His dollhouse is set up so that all of the tools and equipment he needs to do this task are within a fingertips grasp to go to. And you'll find that he opened, I think it was this one right here. Yeah, so you'll notice we've got our pneumatic 3/8 drive impacts that they'll use on tear downs. This is one of our click style torque wrenches. This is a 3/8 inch view finder. This is still a click style torque wrench, but we put this little window here to make it a little bit easier to adjust.
Right, quickly on the go.
Yeah, and you'll notice that we even do some specialty sockets here. So this is old school Carlyle right here. You'll notice that it still has the DSR on it.
Oh yeah.
But this is one of our original Carlyle sockets, 11/16. This is extra deep, specifically for the head bolts.
Gotcha.
So a traditional deep well socket is not deep enough for the head bolts on a top fuel nitro car.
Right.
So we actually made these extra long just for the team. And that's proof in the DSR markings that it's left over. This is from back when Ron ran Carlyle back in 2012, 2013 in the Napa Funny Car.
Well, you also are mentioning something that Ron Capps, which is right over there on the other side, is actually testing some of the tools and some of the development, which is good. So it's going to show that Carlyle is working on development and working with the technicians. It just so happens these technicians are working on top fuel funny cars and top fuelers.
Yeah, as you can imagine, you've got a 12,000 horsepower nitro burning engine. There's not very many components in this engine that you're going to find in your normal passenger car. With that comes the need for some specialty tools, and this is a good example of one of those tools where you can see the tool has, the team has custom fabricated this tool, right? And it is to do a very specific task on a very specific piece of the engine. What we've done over on Ron's Funny Car is we've actually taken all of those specially made, handmade, fabricated tools. We 3D scanned them, we measured them, we sent all of that over to our Carlyle Tools factory, and we actually had tools manufactured in the factory to their specifications. The testing on those tools is going exceptionally well, and we expect to bring another round of those in to put into service with Maddi's car in the very near future.
That's good, because I know you mentioned that once development and testing and a couple of finite adjustments are completed, that you will make those available to other professional teams. Doesn't matter if it's top fuel funny car, but if they're needing this particular tool, then it'll be available through Carlyle.
Yeah, absolutely. And beyond just your funny cars and your top fuel dragsters, if you think about some of these nitro style engines, I mean, you're talking pro mod, you're talking some of the street outlaw classes. There's other classes in the pits that are running similar engine configurations, even though there could be some differences in how the fuel and the air is delivered to those engines. So yeah, once we fully vet it out with the RCM teams and we're confident in the performance of those Carlyle tools, we do have plans to then make them available to anybody that wants them in the NHRA or any other form of professional drag racing. So that might be something to look forward to at, like, say, your next performance racing industry show in Indianapolis.
Absolutely. We're planning on going, so we're definitely going to look forward to that. I know things are getting busy, but I just want to say before we let you go, Joe, how can everybody get a hold of Carlyle?
Yeah, so visit any of the 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores in the U.S. If you're not close to a Napa Auto Parts store, you don't have a relationship with a Napa Auto Parts store, you can go to napaonline.com or you can go to carlyletools.com. That's the best way to get a hold of us.
Perfect. Well, Joe, I appreciate you taking the time out of your crazy busy schedule, in which it is crazy busy, to talk to us here at On the Spot Motorsports Media. And we look forward to talking to you more as we get to share more about what Carlyle Tools has to offer.